Alright, this will be quick because I mentioned all the good things about this show in part 1. Look, I know past Josh from last month did not like the look of episode 1 of Spy Family part 2. However, I have actually grown to really like the rest of this season. I find this season a lot funnier for some reason, also not to mention that there were fewer lamer jokes, at least so far. Again, I'll say that episodes 5 and 10 from season 1 did leave a bad taste in my mouth. But so far, season 2 has been pretty good. There haven't been any major hiccups so far. I'll actually parallel episode 10 from season 1 and episode 7 from season 2. These two episodes have introduced throwaway supporting characters at Anya's school, and what I mean by that is that these guys have been solely introduced for the plot of these episodes. Georgie from season 2 makes more sense as a character than Watkins from season 1. Watkins is completely unbelievable as a character, and really does break my immersion. Not only that, there's a lot of standing around by the class in this episode, which is supposed to be a volleyball competition if you haven't forgotten. However, with Georgie, his character and his motivation are far more believable, and coupled with a few good Anya moments, this same format of episode is much funnier. And on the point of those Anya moments, let me tell you that she is not forgotten. The show still knows that Anya carries the comedy and the plot a lot of the time. Not to mention Bond, who really does accentuate those Anya moments when they come by. I also like that Yor did play a bigger role this season. I felt she was a lot more involved and really tied the Forger family together. Even though she hasn't killed anyone on screen since episode 2, her secret life as an assassin still shows up in her personality. She's actually trying to learn how to cook. Like, that episode where Yor learns to cook is my favorite Yor episode because it's the only episode in which Yor actually does something, and it shows character development on her part, so good on the writers for that. I should mention as well the first 3 episodes, which are 3 parts to a terrorist plot which has to be stopped in order to maintain peace. I noted a return to reality in this episode, with the threat of war being much more real. It's within that framing that I think really guided the rest of the season in staying within the bounds of reality as much as it could. Which is why, in spite of the 7 out of 10 for season 1, so far season 2 of Spy Family earns from me a solid 9 out of 10, and I'll update you on any changes to that as future episodes come by.